Not just sports.
Not just sports, but Noel Epps.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but Noel Epps.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but Noel Epps.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but Noel Epps. Pull up in, not just sports, but Noel Epps. Pull up in, not just sports, but Noel Epps. Pull up in, not just sports, but Noel Epps. Let's begin.
Welcome to the 18th and probably my most torturous episode of Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Today I don't know why I'm putting myself through this. We're missing Gary. Today I have Gary Callis again coming from Virginia. I think this is his fourth appearance with the Chicago Bears hat. And then I have the contrarian himself, my guy, Craig Davis. Okay, I brought them both in here today. I have to put myself through this torture to deal with both of them today. But before we get started with them,
you're gonna get it.
Before we get started with them,
you're gonna get it.
let's just remind you that you can catch us on Roku. Please, people, Roku, catch us on Roku, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, Spreaker. What was it, iTunes you said?
Yep, Apple iTunes.
Apple iTunes. You can catch me on Apple iTunes. Spreaker, NJSBNE on Instagram, NJSBNE on Twitter. You can catch episodes 1 through 18 right there on YouTube. And, of course, every Saturday morning, because we know 1 hour is just not enough, every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Okay? Again, the young man, Mr. Nathaniel Nate Sample, is still missing. September 26th, he disappeared on his way to Atlanta from New York. 27 years old, 125 pounds, with a snake tattoo on the left side of his face. Last wearing a jean jacket with gray sleeves, black pants with a white stripe. Driving a 2015 black Mercedes 250 two-door Benz. License plate number, J King under, JKU 5335. So please, that would be a great Christmas gift if we could return this young man back to his family. Okay, so now, say it again?
I'll say one other thing.
One more thing, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, thinking about those people in Jersey City that lost their lives today. And this holiday season is a bad thing. So
yes, Jersey City.
With you guys.
Yes, Jersey City, our prayers are definitely with you. Did you hear what happened in Jersey City today, Gary?
No, I didn't.
All right, well, there was a shootout, a police officer on the job, 5 children was killed today in a major shootout. They sounded like Iraq was out there. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, and Jersey City. So our prayers are with the people who were injured and the people who lost the loved ones. So our prayers are with them. Okay, but I need you guys' help. Before we get started on the football, I need you guys' help. I'm trying to explain to everybody that I don't care who James Dolan hires, because everybody can hire Mark Jackson. He can hire Jesus Christ. As long as James Dolan is there, there's a problem. Please, Gary, give me your thoughts.
Well, we got the evidence was in when he brought in Phil Jackson. If Phil Jackson can't turn your program around, then who can?
What did Phil do, though?
What did
Phil do?
That was the problem. He did nothing.
He didn't do anything. He drafted Nikita. I mean, this guy's a backup.
Hold on, don't say that, because he also drafted Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay, Porzingis. Yeah.
So don't act like
I'll give him that. Okay,
but
who's not conditioned. I mean, he can't run more than 20 minutes.
That's not true. That's not true. See, this is why we got him there, because he always say something crazy. But go ahead, Gary. You were saying that they brought in Phil Jackson.
I'm just saying, if we're going by program building, we have seen Phil Jackson come in. He took on a Chicago program that was on the cuffs, and he made them into a championship team. He goes to L.A., and they was, kind of erratic, but they had little pieces. He made them into a championship team. So, you goes to New York, and
it's a dumpster fire. Call it what it is. It's a dumpster fire. But blame James Dolan. because he hired Phil Jackson under duress. You got to remember, Phil Jackson didn't want the job.
Right.
And they kept throwing him money until they threw him $12 million for $12 million a year, a $60 million contract over 5 years.
But it's been so long. It's like at this point, you know, if Mother Teresa was still alive and she applied for the job, we'd give it to her. I'm saying, like, you know, God rest her soul. What the Knicks in their approach, I mean, the clear cap. You know, take losing seasons so you can go out and get the free agent. This is not the way to go. This is not how to build a sustainable winning franchise.
It's not even that. Free agents don't want to come to play for James Dolan. Okay, I'm going to tell you who solidified that. Who made that solid. Okay? LeBron. Because when he kicks out Oakley is LeBron's man. Oakley and LeBron are tight. When he kicks Oakley out of the Garden, LeBron made it sure, guess what? There'll be nobody going to New York. There'll be nobody going to New York since you want to kick my man out. You want to disrespect my man. And of all people, how do you disrespect Oakley? Does he have any Knick history? Does he know anything about the Knicks? Oakley? That's the guy you kicking out?
Yeah, I don't. Dolan. He's on something there. But that was the second crack at LeBron. They had a crack at him before when they had that guy from Indiana, the president.
Donnie Walsh.
Okay? They cleared cap for LeBron then.
Which was one of your better.
Yes, Donnie Walsh was good, but Donnie Walsh was sick.
But they cleared cap for him, okay? And when they came, and LeBron said no because the next presentation wasn't there. Okay. It just did not have a good presentation.
Yeah, how could you not have a good presentation if you're the Knicks? You got Tracy Morgan, John McEnroe, Howard Stern, Spike Lee, Jennifer Lopez. How could you not have a good presentation and you know what the presentation is missing? It's James Dolan. He's a dumpster fire. Boycott the Knicks. Boycott the Knicks. You gotta boycott the Knicks.
I definitely
don't buy a Knick uniform, a Knick jersey. Don't buy a Knick hat.
But what?
Don't buy MSG. Don't buy a ticket.
What is it though?
Just bring Isaiah back.
But listen,
what?
I agree. Bring Isaiah back.
See, there you go. Craig saying some silly stuff. Do you understand?
I agree.
You can't bring Isaiah back.
I know that.
You can't bring Isaiah back.
But to me,
Isaiah was caught in a sex scam with one of the.
But he didn't get fired from that.
Oh my! You know why he didn't get fired? Because James Dolan was also involved.
Right.
But listen.
But my whole thing is they had a bond. So Isaiah got away with a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Isaiah got away with murder.
I think Isaiah was playing 2K. He was trading some of these
He was playing 2K. He was playing 2K with that salary cap. That's what he was doing. He had them double up on the salary cap.
Him and Dolan was playing 2K on the couch.
I mean, they molested this poor girl. The poor, I mean, come on, please. Again, James Dolan is the issue. I got people talking about how is James Dolan an issue when he don't coach the team. Let me tell you something. The most irrelevant coach in all of sports is the NBA basketball coach. He's the most irrelevant coach. If you don't have a superstar, you can't win. I don't care. Look at the difference with Popovich and Troy Duncan on. Are we saying Popovich is a great coach? Does Popovich still look like a great coach with Troy Duncan there?
Nope.
No.
Brad Stevens. Is Brad Stevens a great coach? Oh, he was excellent in college. Oh, look at him now. Now that he got rid of Kyrie, and he's another one.
Oh, Kyrie.
Okay, how about who's coaching the Lakers? Do we even know who's coaching the Lakers? I do. Who's coaching the Lakers?
LeBron.
Thank you. The most irrelevant coach in all of sports is the NBA basketball coach. If you don't have LeBron, AD, Kawhi, KD, then you are irrelevant. Who's the coach of the Nets?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, exactly.
I forget.
Don't tell me
And
about the NBA basketball coach drawing up plays. All you gotta do is watch a game.
Bro, when is
Watch a game. They don't draw up plays. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Damn.
Steve Kerr had Draymond Green drawing up plays. Yep. Draymond Green got a clear sign of autism. When you sit with your mouth open for no reason, that is a clear sign.
I would say this. I think the NFL game paralleled that to a certain degree.
You think you're slick.
Because,
you think you're slick.
Here
you think you are slick.
Here we go.
But because you think you're slick, I'm going to let you rock. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Did you figure anything out for Billy's birthday yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards or anything. So cool.
Tell me more. You now have my attention and my money.
Remember last year we had a party at the house and the kids messed up the house? Guess what? Bus a Move comes to the house and the children tear up the bus, not the house.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. Can't wait. This party is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
The Bus a Move movie bus has a projection screen, fresh popcorn, theater seating, and surround sound for your ultimate movie experience. The Glamour bus has nail painting, face painting, massage chairs, dress-up accessories, and even a fashion show. The Activity bus has a platform with a slide and tunnel, ball pit, dance zone, as well as a few other organized activities. And for all the gamers out there, the Gaming bus has a total of 6 screens, popular systems and games, and even a separate rear room with interactive games. Be sure to book us for your next event.
Joseph A. Slinger Haskell Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger Haskell Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788.
Genesis Fuel has affordable heating oil for your home or commercial property. Genesis Fuel is family owned and operated for the past 16 years. It's going to get cold. Call 631-249-1438 or www.genesisfueloil.com. Genesis Fuel services Suffolk, Nassau, and Queens. So call 631-249-1438. That's 631-249-1438 or check out www.genesisfueloil.com.
And we're back with my man Gary, coming all the way from Virginia, and Craig the Contrarian. That's your new name, Craig the Contrarian Davis, coming from Queens, New York. On the live feed, on the computer, we have Benjamin Patton. What's good, Coach? I used to like Kyrie as a basketball player, but he's different now. Shaking my head. He's not a winner. Boston is killing. If you can't see Tony Smalls, if you can't see that Boston is better without Kyrie, then you are blind to the facts, sir. And because you work with the Brooklyn Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, it means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing.
Boston's not going anywhere this year.
Boston ain't going nowhere next year. Okay? You got to go through Milwaukee, the Greek Freak.
Philly.
You got to deal with him.
Philly.
Okay?
And
he's
Toronto.
And he's developing a jump shot.
Oh,
Look out. Look out. But let's get back to the football. Okay.
Here we go.
Part of the reason why I
whistle.
said to myself, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't bring Gary on. Now, I want y'all to know, I worked Thursday night, and I made every sacrifice to watch this game. And I watched this game. And I told you last week, right here on Not Just Sports by Noel Epps on Strong Island TV, I told you last week, Zeke got to touch the ball at least 30 times.
Dallas sucks.
Watch your mouth. He only touched it 24. And now we lost to these slobs, the Chicago Bears. I am going to let Gary go on his rant. Go ahead, Gary.
Well, first of all, I'm bringing you my Strong Island, East New York look
Strong
with the
allergies.
Chicago hat, with the tilted brim.
We don't wear stuff like that in New York, Papa.
Oh,
the brim is too big.
That must have been the old New York I was looking at.
The brim is too big.
To be honest, I realized what was going on with Mitch. I had, he went to the Pro Bowl last year, money making Mitch. He was, we all was feeling good. It was a field goal kick away from advancing and possibly going to the Super Bowl. So all of us, I got all healthy. I started losing weight. Drinking water, stuff like that. Watching the game, changing my hats up. And it was different. We all was like bougie, and we thought we was better than what we are. So I told myself, I made a conscious effort that I talked to him on the phone. I said, Mitch.
You talked to Mitch?
I talked to Mitch. I said, Mitch, calm down. Just play your game. Let's get back to doing how we're supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get back to being me. I'm gonna put some pounds back on.
Could you hurry up, please?
And what I end up seeing from him was I see the coach. I see all of us got it together, and just in time for this Cowboys game, because all year I had to deal with Noel. We played the Giants, we ain't played nobody. We played Detroit, we ain't played nobody. Twice.
You gonna play somebody in 2 weeks?
Hot. When we played the Cowboys, he almost disrespected us before the game.
Could you hurry up, please?
You gonna play somebody in 2 weeks?
Say that again?
You're going to play somebody in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's why you here. I just want you to understand that
you're going to play somebody in 2 weeks.
This is
okay?
This is the money-making Mitch redemption tour. So the first leg, we took care of Dallas. Thank you, Mitch. We got to go up there and play Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay because they think they tough.
Oh, you in trouble this week.
Show them.
You in trouble this week.
Ready for Kansas City next.
Go, Pack, go. Oh, y'all in trouble this week. They're in trouble this week. But we're going to go on. We're going to move on. You won. I'm going to be a gentleman, and I'm not going to come for the Bears' head like I want to. But this is more about Jerry Jones not firing Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett needs to go.
I agree.
Get him out of here. He's awful. He is disgusting as a head coach. I could go out there and coach better than him. I could do that.
Here we go.
Listen, give me a Dallas Cowboy a shirt and some khaki pants. I'll rock it out. Are you kidding? Because he's awful. His play calling, he has nothing to do with the play calling. He doesn't make adjustments. He doesn't make decisions. He doesn't go to Moore and say, hey, Moore, I don't care what play you run. It better go to Ezekiel Elliott. He don't do that.
Which he should have done when they were playing against Baltimore.
You're right about that. Because he only touched the ball, 15 times in that game? But we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Because Jason Garrett is disgusting. And you notice, Gary, we let you off the hook. Not we let you off the hook. Jason Garrett left you off the hook with his charity heart, his charitable heart. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on.
2 weeks.
Carolina walked into Atlanta, and Atlanta smacked them. Indianapolis. Let me tell you, this Tampa Bay team is hard to figure out, man. What do you think of?
I think that offensive coordinator,
Byron Leftwich.
I think he's stoking his position, and I think he has a connection with Jameis Winston.
I think that was a purposeful hire.
I like the three of them, the head coach and the two of them.
Bruce Arians has a lot of black swag to him. And they went and hired a black offensive coordinator to talk to the black quarterback. I think that has a lot to do with it.
But even if he didn't hire the black offensive coordinator, Arians can still communicate with
Yes, he can.
Jameson.
Yes, he can. But
I like how Leftwich is leading that offense and directing Winston and also Arians.
Because wait till you see this week. Wait till you see this week's game. They got another winnable game. They could be
and people don't know or didn't know until after the game that Jameson was playing with a broken finger or a dislocated finger, thumb or something like that?
I'm not surprised by that. He's always been a tough kid.
So-
San Francisco at New Orleans. This game was a bonfire. It was. I couldn't believe how little defense was being played in this game.
being played in that
And San Francisco plays defense. Couldn't believe that. Detroit, of course, lost to Minnesota. Denver goes into Houston.
Shocker.
And puts it on Deshaun Watson.
Drew
Wow.
Lock.
That's not a shocker at all.
Why is that not a shocker to you?
I mean, because I've heard this comparison with Money Making Mitch and Deshaun.
What you ain't gonna do is keep crowbarring Money Making Mitch into this foolishness.
Nothing to do with
I'm
this
just
game.
saying that I've seen Deshaun not show up in big games a few times over the course of 2 years. So I mean, I'm not surprised.
That wasn't a big game though.
That is a big game.
That's not a big game.
That's a big game for Houston.
To win that game.
That's a big game for Houston.
That's not a big game.
Hold on. Houston's in a tight race here. That's a big game for Houston.
On they behind.
That's a big game.
The big game was the week before that. This game was supposed to be.
Hold on. You're going late into the season.
I understand all the games.
You got
all the
Colts,
games are big games
Colts,
down the stretch.
Houston, Jacksonville. Who else is in that division? Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee is going to be a problem, people.
Yes.
They may have found something in Tannehill. They are going to be a problem.
Yeah, Tennessee.
They got a formula going. You don't want to play a team that already could play defense that got a formula now.
No, you don't want to play a team that got a 225-pound running
Derrick
back
Henry
and
is a
it's
problem.
cold outside.
Derrick
And every
Henry
time
is
he
a
run into
problem.
you, it hurts.
That's how we lost to him. We let him run amok.
And they got a wide receiver, AJ Brown, who's coming into his
Yes.
own. He's stud.
Yes. Hold on. Let's go. Washington goes to the Green Bay. We all knew what was going to happen there.
But
Green Bay-
Haskins is playing all right, though.
Haskins.
The QB.
Man, please.
The QB is playing all right.
Please stop. Baltimore goes into Buffalo, and guess who's hurt? Just like I said, if you keep giving him the ball, keep letting him take hits, he's going to get hurt. Guess who's hurt? Lamar Jackson. We'll see how that's going to go, and the Jets play him this week. Cincinnati and Cleveland, who cares? Chargers at Jacksonville, who cares? Tennessee at Oakland. Tennessee, Tannehill, 3 touchdown passes, and here we go. Here's the game I want to talk about. Kansas City beats New England. Is this more bad New England or good Kansas City? I'm going to let you talk first.
Barely beats New England.
Hold on, Gary. I'm going to let him talk first.
I don't want to
hear.
hear.
This is your team.
I don't want to
Craig
hear.
is a Kansas City Chief fan. Go ahead.
I don't want to hear, is this bad New England, okay? New England has the #1 defense in the league still, okay? Still. They've won, I don't know, 8 Super Bowls in the last 10 years
6
or whatever.
Super Bowls.
Okay?
Don't get carried away.
We were the underdog. We're the underdog. Yet, for some reason, everybody wants to text me, oh, if the Chiefs lose, they'll never win anything, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that.
This guy.
I don't want to hear that.
Gary,
all right? We beat them.
Gary, he wants to talk about.
They got smashed, all right?
He wants to talk about the wrong thing.
Bro.
He wants to talk about New England's defense.
Listen.
We're talking about New England's offense.
But
New
you
England
said-
can't score.
You said
New England is
if
all of a
it's
sudden
bad
becoming
New
Chicago
England,
Bears.
As you said, it's a bad New England. No, New England coming in the game was 10-2 with the #1 defense in the league, shutting down everyone. Incidentally, Patrick Mahomes is the youngest quarterback to win in New England in the Bill Belichick era.
Who cares?
They
That's
haven't
the
won.
most irrelevant stat.
They hadn't lost a home game in over 2 years.
That's an irrelevant stat.
In over 2 years.
Gary, your thoughts?
I think this is the equivalent of a moral victory for Kansas.
Yes, that's what I say. It's a moral victory. But let me tell you this, Gary, because I sent Craig a text. I sent Craig a text, and I said, listen, if Kansas City don't win this game, they have no chance.
You see?
No chance in
You
winning
see?
the Super Bowl.
I got to listen to that crap.
They have no chance of winning a Super Bowl. There's no way they can let New England get off the hook with this game. And they almost let New England back in the game. They almost let New England win the game.
Because New England, they're the champions.
That's the reason why.
They're the champions.
So you lay down because they're New
Listen.
England.
Okay, so
you got a lot of Andy Reid in you. That's a lot of the problem. You got a lot of Andy Reid in you.
No. Aside from the running game because New England did not know how to play Baltimore in their running game, okay? We have a passing game. Now, they've been shutting down everybody's passing game this year, okay? Everybody's passing game. We almost threw for 300 yards.
You did not throw for 300 yards.
I said almost.
Stop it.
We almost.
Almost ain't good. Patrick Mahomes throws for 300 yards. Hold on. Patrick throws for 300 yards just waking up in the morning before he gets his coffee. He done threw for 300 yards. Stop.
If Kelsey doesn't fumble that ball like an idiot, he'll get 300 yards.
Oh, man. Hey, Craig, let me say this. I understand you got your blinders on.
Get the whistle.
You're rushing straight for that finish line. But I need you to understand this. It's a problem when you have a Tyreek Hill, you have a Hardman, you have all these weapons. You got a Kels, and you can't get any big plays. Ain't nobody should be able to stop.
Did you watch the game
with that much speed?
Did you watch the game? We did get a big play.
We got regular speed. And you know what the problem is?
They're holding the receivers.
Oh my God!
They're allowed to hold these receivers more than 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
All I want to do is finish my thought, sir.
All right.
It doesn't make sense that y'all cannot play the caliber offense. I once heard a man predict he was going to throw 60 touchdowns this year. Well, that is a farce because y'all don't have the running back that can hold the linebackers and make them respect y'all. Nobody cares about
aside from Baltimore.
Nobody cares.
Aside from Baltimore, who has been allowed to play their caliber offense against New England? I rest my case.
What are you talking about?
Aside from Baltimore, New England's been shutting down everybody with a passing game.
We're not talking. New England's defense wasn't the issue. New England's offense is the issue.
He just said we weren't allowed to play our caliber of offense.
They can't score, and he does have a point. You should not. And with Tyreek Hill, the kid from Georgia, Tyrese, the tight end, Kelsey. What's the other receiver? Sam Watkins. You got weapons all over the field. You don't even need a running game. LaShawn is just there just to change the pace. You don't need him. Come on, stop, Craig. Let's be realistic. You kept this poor New England team who can't score in the game, and your defense is going to be the death.
This is what I'm saying. This is what.
Hold on, we'll come back after the commercial break. We have 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll come back. Bobby?
Can I talk?
Yes, we're going to commercial.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Did you figure anything out for Billy's birthday yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards or anything. So cool.
Tell me more. You now have my attention and my money.
Remember last year we had a party at the house and the kids messed up the house? Guess what? Bus a Move comes to the house and the children tear up the bus, not the house.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. Can't wait. This party is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
The Bus a Move movie bus has a projection screen, fresh popcorn, theater seating, and surround sound for your ultimate movie experience. The Glamour bus has nail painting, face painting, massage chairs, dress-up accessories, and even a fashion show. The Activity bus has a platform with its slide and tunnel, ball pit, dance zone, as well as a few other organized activities. And for all the gamers out there, the Gaming bus has a total of 6 screens, popular systems and games, and even a separate rear room with interactive games. Be sure to book us for your next event.
Joseph A. Slinger Haskell Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger Haskell Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788.
Genesis Fuel has affordable heating oil for your home or commercial property. Genesis Fuel is family owned and operated for the past 16 years. It's going to get cold. Call 631-249-1438 or www.genesisfueloil.com. Genesis Fuel services Suffolk, Nassau, and Queens. So call 631-249-1438. That's 631-249-1438 or check out www.genesisfueloil.com.
And we're back. We have a heated discussion behind the scenes. Again, back to the computer. Benjamin Patton facts. Colts fell off. They could have made the playoffs. I think Benjamin Patton brings up a very good point. I think injury, Brissett has a real knee injury. He has a real knee injury. Since he hurt his knee, he tweaked his knee. He hasn't been the same.
Colts can't kick the ball also. That's been a big part of it.
We find out Vinatieri has an injury. Okay, so that's the other problem.
Fake?
Yeah. He has to have knee surgery. How's that fake? Okay, how about them cowgirls? Mookie Thompson, watch your mouth. Mookie Thompson, you think you slick. But we have a heated talk behind the scenes. Is Andy Reid overrated?
Andy Reid's not overrated.
Okay, let me.
I think Andy Reid's a great coach.
I would like to put this in perspective. I'm not saying he's overrated. I'm saying he's an underachiever. Like, the thing that I love and I watched Sunday was two barbaric, gargantuous, minded coaches go at it in San Francisco and the Saints. They was determined to prove that their game plan and what they can dial up, not the players, they dialed up their own plays. And they was like, listen, I'm going to show you why I'm considered one of the best. And that's what I need from Andy Reid week in and week out.
Last year,
when you play against the New England, if you're the number one defense, that should have showed. He should have put out his bag of goodies, and he should have exploited New England. They was for the taking. And he put a lame performance
you're gonna
on the
sit up
field.
here and talk
bad
about my coach.
Hold on, as a Kansas City Chief fan, how do you feel about Andy Reid?
I'll say this about Andy Reid, okay? Andy Reid at times can stall an offense with his play calling, like it's redundant. All right, at times he can be a little more creative. That being said, last year we played New England twice, okay? Both of them we put up numbers, okay? Especially in the first half, both games, no. Second half, both games we scored over 30 points.
You can't stop a nosebleed, so it don't matter.
So you can't sit up here and say, well, Reid can't put up numbers against the New England Patriots, against Belichick, and that he's not creative enough on offense.
And then y'all had Damian Williams the second time. So that lets me know that without those two, y'all are not a great offense. Reid,
hold on. I'm not going to let you get away with that reckless talk.
This guy.
I'm not going to let you get away with that reckless talk. They're not a great offense. It's the last person.
It wasn't a great. You
just said they're not a great offense.
I did not say they wasn't a great offense. I said his offense is predicated on having a great running back, like a running back that
we don't need a great running back. We don't need a great running back.
Hold on. He does have a point there. If they have a great running back, the offense is different.
That is not true. We don't need a great running back.
Andy Reid is king. He's genius at taking an average running back and making him very good.
Exactly.
Nobody knew who Westbrook was. Nobody knew who Damian Williams was.
NFL,
we barely knew who LaShawn McCoy was.
All we need is about 55 to 60 yards from our running back, and their passing game will take care of itself.
Listen to what I'm saying, and I'm gonna let y'all.
We need spotty running, and then everything else will be taken care of.
The floor. All I'm saying to you is that I'm not talking about NFL greatness. I'm not talking about Walter Payton. I'm not talking about Emmitt Smith. Okay, I'm not talking about Marshall Faulk greatness. I'm talking about greatness within that offense. Like, because you have to give Westbrook credit as being a great fit for Andy Reid's system in Philadelphia. These guys, like LaShawn McCoy, would be an excellent fit if he was younger. But
LaShawn McCoy drops the ball too much. He fumbles the ball too much.
And he fumbles the ball too much. You need
you're going to talk about Andy Reid.
You need a Damian Williams.
You're going to talk about Andy Reid. Andy Reid, to me, made Philly's quarterback, who was the black quarterback in Philly when they had enemy?
McNabb.
He made McNabb a borderline Hall of Famer. At the most, he's a borderline
You didn't hear
Hall
what
of
I said
Famer.
at all, but keep it going. I'm gonna let you have your floor.
All right, I mean, other than that, I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes, who will be when it's all said and done, a GOAT. Okay,
Oh,
we had a GOAT. We had the GOAT game
done.
Sunday.
He got one
That's
more
what I
this
call it,
season
the
in
GOAT
him.
game. Okay.
Okay.
One GOAT to another. We killed them.
Stop.
Okay?
Stop.
We
Let's
killed
move
them
on because you
in
already
New England.
because this is where you go left with me. You start talking crazy. Okay. Kansas City beat New England. Pittsburgh beat Arizona. I was kind of surprised by that in Arizona. Seattle, the Rams washed Seattle. Surprised by
that hurt
that.
my soul.
And the Big Blue Dopes remain the Big Blue Dopes. Oh, they gave it up in the second half. They had a chance to to put Philadelphia out their misery with two wide receivers. With two wide receivers, they beat the Big Blue Dopes. So let's move on to the next week.
Dummies.
Let's move on to next week.
Dummies.
The New York Jets.
That's what y'all get for giving up, Odell.
I need to know your picks. We're going to do this one at a time. We're going to start with Gary. New York Jets at the Baltimore Ravens. Make them quick.
I'm gonna take the Jets.
I'm a Jet fan. I'm a Jet fan. And I ain't even taking the Jets. Good luck. Okay, Seattle and Carolina. Who you got, Craig?
I'm taking Seattle.
Philadelphia at Washington. I'm going to take Philly. Houston at Tennessee. Very big game. Big game. Who you got, Gary? Houston at Tennessee.
I got the Titans. I got Deshaun Watson choking again.
Wow. That says a lot. Because Deshaun Watson is a winner. That says a lot. That says a lot. I don't see 2 bad weeks in a row out of Deshaun Watson. I just don't see it. It's a difficult game for me to pick. I'm taking Tennessee because they're at home. Who are you taking at that
I
game?
don't see 2 bad weeks either, but I'm taking Tennessee.
I don't see 2 bad weeks out of Deshaun Watson.
I see a good game. That's going to be a good game.
But I see Derrick Henry, 25 to 30 carries, pounding that ball, getting close to 200 yards. I do see that.
He's under load management, too.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He's going to be a problem. Buffalo at Pittsburgh. Interesting game.
Yeah, another one.
Lot of playoff picture on the game here. What do you got, Craig?
Buffalo at Pittsburgh. I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
Buffalo. I took Buffalo too.
I'm not betting against the Steelers. Tomlin is a genius.
He's not a genius. He's
Tomlin.
a master motivator. He's a horrible X and O guy. He's a master motivator. I will give him that. He deserves Coach of the Year this year.
He's a genius.
Miami at the Big Blue Dopes, the I Don't Care Bowl. Who you got, Craig? Gary, who you got?
Miami. I love the Dolphins.
Oh, my God. Denver at Kansas City. Let's spend some time. Denver at Kansas City. Who you got?
Denver.
Who you got?
KC. You serious?
I'm taking Kansas City. Now, Denver's coming off a big win. And there's a little trend happening. And here's the trend. If you're the backup quarterback to Joe Flacco, your career is a springboard after that. What is Joe Flacco needs to go into a quarterback coaching. Because for some reason, when he leaves, the next quarterback just takes off. Now, are they good enough? Is that Denver offense good enough against this Kansas City defense? That's your team, sir? I'll let you talk.
Our defense is coming together at the right time.
Hold on. I just got news. Lamar Jackson is not playing. Can we confirm that, please?
Are you serious?
Lamar Jackson is not playing. Can we get some confirmation? But go ahead, talk about your team first.
Yeah, our defense is coming together at the right time. Our pass defense definitely is. You got to just worry about really Lindsey containing him. And, of course, you got to worry about Denver's pass rush. The secondary to us is non-existent. We're not scared of them. They're not the no-fly zone anymore. So I look for Mahomes to have a big day. I do. And our defense, I look for them with the Honey Badger to rattle, Drew Lock. And I see us winning by I would say a good 12, 15 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're grossly mistaken if you think that Vic Fangio gonna allow you to beat them by 15. They're coming into their own. This is a team that now they got young at the right time. These guys got a chemistry now. The receiver, the quarterback, the running back. See, they tried Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen, nice touch, but he wasn't their future. One thing about the NFL players, sometimes they know who can play. They go through preseason. They know who could play. And when Drew Lock stepped on the field, it just changed it to a whole different.
Drew Lock played one game. There's certain teams.
Drew Lock has not played just one game.
Well, basically, he has. I'm just saying. There's certain teams you know you got their number, right? Rodgers, for instance, has your team's number. Okay, Mahomes has Denver's number. Okay, you forget the Monday night with the left hand pass. Okay.
Okay.
Denver still feels that pass. All right.
Okay. I'll give him that. I will give him that.
I don't count anything from last year, because this is a whole new year.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Okay. So now we got New England at Cincinnati. We wanted to touch on this real quick. We got a minute left. New England, there's a scam going on that New England filmed Cincinnati sideline. Hello! They don't need to film. They don't even need to watch film on Cincinnati. They can beat them.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Like, they're not happy with being punished twice for cheating. All right, what are they doing?
Wait, hold on. They were filming a documentary. And they filmed. They called it outside service to do the filming. Okay, and the outside service don't know the rules. All they did was film the sideline. But again, who cares? It's Cincinnati. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, I think this is one of those. This propaganda.
Who cares? They're playing Cincinnati.
I think there's smoke to it. Where there's smoke, there's a fire.
They're playing Cincinnati.
Where there's
if
smoke, there's fire. If you want to know how to
stop Cincinnati, you'll say, look at Joe Mixon. That's it. Game over.
It's not like they're not known. They want to get the upper hand. So their track record speaks for itself.
Okay, and we'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Did you figure anything out for Billy's birthday yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards or anything. So cool.
Tell me more. You now have my attention and my money.
Remember last year we had a party at the house and the kids messed up the house? Guess what? Bus a Move comes to the house and the children tear up the bus, not the house.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. Can't wait. This party is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
The Bus a Move movie bus has a projection screen, fresh popcorn, theater seating, and surround sound for your ultimate movie experience. The Glamour bus has nail painting, face painting, massage chairs, dress-up accessories, and even a fashion show. The Activity bus has a platform with a slide and tunnel, ball pit, dance zone, as well as a few other organized activities. And for all the gamers out there, the Gaming bus has a total of 6 screens, popular systems and games, and even a separate rear room with interactive games. Be sure to book us for your next event.
Genesis Fuel has affordable heating oil for your home or commercial property. Genesis Fuel is family owned and operated for the past 16 years. It's going to get cold. Call 631-249-1438 or www.genesisfueloil.com. Genesis Fuel services Suffolk, Nassau, and Queens. So call 631-249-1438. That's 631-249-1438 or check out www.genesisfueloil.com. Do you have costly heating and cooling bills? We at People's Champ Construction know the answer. Call us today at 631-639-7859 for a free energy assessment and let us show you how we could help you save hundreds or even more on yearly costs with the Energy Star program. Low to moderate income owners may also qualify for up to $4,000 in energy efficient subsidies. For details, contact People's Champ Construction at 631-639-7859. That's 631-639-7859.
And we're back again with heated discussion behind the scenes. Heated discussion behind the scenes. Ben Patton is saying ESPN said they might rest him. Might rest him don't mean he ain't playing. Oh, Lamar Jackson playing.
He playing.
Lamar Jackson playing. Reese Chandler Jr., my guy. This is very entertaining. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. All right, we're here with Gary from Virginia and Craig out of Queens, New York.
Craig from Queens.
Stand up. Okay, so now we got Tampa Bay at Detroit. Who you got, Gary?
I'm a big fan of Tampa and what they're doing down there, so I'm gonna stick with Tampa.
I think Tampa Bay is gonna be a problem.
I was gonna say because I think
they just need a
last year
running back. That's the only thing they're missing is a prolific running back.
Yeah, Jacksonville at Oakland. Who you got, Craig?
Oakland.
Cleveland at Arizona. Who you got, Gary?
I don't Cleveland now just to try to get even.
Atlanta at San Francisco. Who you got, Craig?
Wow, Atlanta at San Fran.
We mean, wow. Calvin Ridley's out for the season.
I gotta take San Fran.
yeah, well, wow. That's not a hard pick.
Atlanta winning that one.
The LA Rams at the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, people. The Dallas Cowboys are going to win out. They're going to win out. They have no choice.
Sit down.
They have no choice. The
Where's
Dallas
the whistle?
Cowboys are going to win out.
Where's the whistle?
Okay? You heard it here first. And I don't want to hear what anybody else has to say on it.
Get a whistle sound on my phone.
I support that. I support that sentiment.
Minnesota at the Chargers.
Dumb Dallas fans.
Who you got? No, watch this. Minnesota at the Chargers. Who you got, Gary? Watch this.
I got the Chargers.
He don't want to root for no NFC North teams. Even though the Chicago Bears have no shot, he is hoping and praying. I told you. Okay, now watch this. Indianapolis at New Orleans. Who you got?
Saints.
Yes.
I got the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I got the Saints too. Yeah. Saints too. Okay. Last but not least, Craig. Who you got? Chicago Bears at Green Bay. At Green Bay. Chicago Bears at Green Bay. This is what you hear every time they score. Doom. Do-do-do-do. Go, Pat, go! Who you got, Craig?
I'm going to go with Chicago.
What?
Smart man.
I'm going to go with Chicago.
Smart man.
I'm going to go with Chicago, man.
Why?
I think, Green Bay's been struggling the last couple of weeks.
Green Bay ain't been struggling.
Yeah. Last game, they struggled with the Redskins.
They didn't struggle with the Redskins.
They struggled
didn't
with
even
the
use half their playbook with the Redskins. This was a game. Hold on, Redskins. We'll just beat you for a little bit, and then next week we got a big one. Okay, that's all that was. That was preserving energy, preserving plays.
They struggled the last couple of games with.
Who you got, Gary?
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and take Clutch Trubisky.
Oh my
God!
Man.
Money making Mitch.
Trubisky.
Now they got us the first game of the season.
Thank you.
But I think we're a better team now, and
they beat you the first game of the season in Chicago.
You love a Nagy, I'm sure.
They beat you the first game of the season in Chicago. And what was the score of that game? What was the score of that game?
10-3.
Huh?
10-3.
10-3. So you're telling me you're going to hold Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers to another 10-point game?
I mean, I didn't say that, but I mean, it ain't like that's going to be far off. It's not far-fetched.
Oh, so how many points are you going to score?
I give us, I think we'll have another breakout game, 35. 35 to
Gary, stop.
See,
Gary, this is where you lose me. This is where you lose me, Gary. I love you like cook food. I love you like cook food. But this is where you lose me. You're going to tell me that Mitch Trubisky, Mitch the Mitch, is going to have back-to-back games where he scores 35 points?
Yeah, Clutch Trubisky, yes. He know what's on the line. One thing about Trubisky is he's going to step up to to the table. He's not going to let them boys down.
Oh man, maybe we should drive down to Virginia and watch this game with Gary.
That might be something to do.
We might have to drive
That
down.
might be something to
I'll
do.
come down. You're gonna witness a bunch of Packers fans that's gonna try to surround me and bring me all that cheesehead.
I might end up staying in Virginia.
You got Chris
the
Cole.
next week.
You got Theo Hodges. You're gonna have a lot of people on your neck this week.
They all that, and they're gonna be crying, and they're gonna be blaming. They're gonna talk about certain things. Just watch, it's gonna be funny. Like you see them talking, but they ain't talking with confidence.
Look.
I haven't seen one person say anything that was, like how they were talking maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago when we was really struggling.
Look, my boy Vincent Salvatore Martino, one of my players, one of my linebackers, Green Bay, 38-17, he says.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Devontae is going to Mookie Thompson. Listen what Mookie Thompson says. Devontae is going to have over 100.
That could possibly happen only because he's an excellent receiver, and I think Amuka Mara is out. So
let's not act like Amuka Mara was good.
Really?
Amuka Mara was terrible when he was over here. Stop.
Terrible.
Well, I mean, I'm just giving you the forecast, sir.
Okay.
We're not gonna worry about Avante. We're gonna shut down all the other superstars that they.
I will say this: your defense,
like Aaron Jones, because Aaron Jones has been their key catalyst.
That's true.
Their run game is what
your
really.
Your defense
has
does
been,
need to play like they played against Dallas.
But here's the problem: their defense is kind of tailed off the Chicago Bears defense. It's kind of tailed off.
You wouldn't know that from Dallas. You wouldn't know that from that Dallas game.
Stop. It wasn't the Chicago Bears defense. It was Jason Garrett not giving Zeke the ball. Zeke's about to go over 100 in the first half. You give him the ball, he's going over 100 in the first half. Stop.
Hey, man, listen, that game's so far behind, I don't even remember what happened.
Dak was off also, though.
Mookie, he threw for over 300 yards.
Yeah, most of that was late, though.
Mookie Thompson.
A lot of that was late.
Yeah.
Mookie Thompson, the Vanilla Vic. The Vanilla Vic. Is that what you said Mitch Trubisky was?
Boom. I never called him Vanilla Vic.
Oh, okay.
I think he's his own player. He's money-making Mitch. He's one of one. I don't think they made a guy like him.
Dwayne Edward Eliza, my guy. I love you, my brother. Good evening, my brother. That's Dwayne Edward Eliza. Khalil Mack has been quiet. This is Mookie Thompson. Khalil Mack has been quiet the last couple of games, and Raekwon is out. That's a fact.
Mack had a sack, though.
Mack has been quiet.
We're getting one player back that means everything to Khalil Mack.
Who?
You do know this, right?
Who? Raekwon?
IDN. Akeem Hicks.
Y'all just lost one of your middle linebackers.
That's cool.
Raekwon.
We're gonna miss Raekwon. I love Raekwon to death, but we could kind of make it with Kowalski as the linebacker. But we needed Akeem Hicks. He is where we get all our sacks from because he pressed the pocket. He takes on double teams. He frees up Mack a lot for sacks. So you're gonna see a different defense Sunday from us.
Okay.
Trust me.
Stacy Cotton, what's up, Noel? How you doing, Stacy? That's my former second wife. Benjamin Patton. What's up, Ben? Ben says facts. Okay, so listen. You all need to touch on Kyrie Irving. I need your opinions on Kyrie Irving. We got 3 minutes left.
A drama queen. He's a queen. Kyrie is a queen. Kyrie the queen. That's what he is.
Kyrie the queen. What's your opinion on? See, my thing is this.
I'm tired of these
My thing
queens,
is this.
man.
You go to Cleveland. You have a problem with LeBron. You go to Boston. You have a problem with Stevens. You go to Brooklyn. There's rumors that you have issues there with your teammates. Okay, you was in Duke. You had a problem with Coach K. It sounds like Coach K won't talk about it, but I'm just telling you what it sounds like. You're in high school. Your last championship, the only championship you won was as a sophomore.
Brought it back all the way to high school, yo.
The only championship you won was as a sophomore. As a senior, you should have been the man. Why didn't you win a championship as a senior?
He won one in Cleveland. He was the reason they got it.
No, he was not the reason. You're not going to get away with this. Not here. Not just once by Noel Epps. You ain't get away with it here. LeBron is the sole reason Kyrie has a championship.
Why
Stop
you get this guy
lying.
going, man? Why you gotta get
Stop
him going?
lying. You're not doing that here.
Championship after Kyrie.
Excuse me?
Why doesn't he have a championship after Kyrie?
Why doesn't? Okay, who's closer to winning a championship? Kyrie or LeBron?
I asked that question.
I asked you a question. Who's closer to winning the championship right now? Kyrie or LeBron?
Kyrie.
Again, people.
He'll win it next week.
He used to say stuff to round me up. He say stuff to round me up. But guess what, people? We're almost done. We're almost done. You can catch us. Please, people, go get Roku. You can catch my show right here on Roku. Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. It's on Roku, Spreaker, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. Look, there's the Roku logo right there. SoundCloud, iTunes, right?
Yes, sir.
iTunes. You can catch me on iTunes. NJSBNE on Instagram. NJSBNE on Twitter. Again, episodes 1 through 18 are on YouTube. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Again, Gary, great job, Gary. You're hilarious. The people love you. Okay? We got to make arrangements so we can get down to Virginia. Maybe me and Craig will come together.
We're going to come see you in 2 weeks, boy.
You know what? That's even better.
We're going to come see you.
That's even better. We'll come down to Kansas City.
See you, boy.
Kansas City Bears game. That's even better.
Okay. So Craig, I can make sure Craig get the extra special Kleenex that we have.
Hey, we got Craig the Contrarian Davis. Craig the Contrarian Davis out of Queens, New York. Thank you for your first
glad to do it, man.
Your first appearance on my show.
To do it, bro.
Okay, we're gonna keep this relationship. Again, we see you guys. Listen, now we see you in 2 weeks. I will be back live in 2 weeks. So people, Merry Christmas. 2 weeks is the 31st. Be
safe.
Please be safe. The 31st, and that's the day before my birthday. So I'll see you back here on the 31st. Peace.
Only a few. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Appreciate what's about to happen.
Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. I'm in the building. We got a lot to discuss. We got a lot to discuss. Okay, this is an abbreviated show. All I know is the first. Because I got this to do. But I promise I will. Listen, I'm not running from any